Hey guys, I'm back with another favorites video. Today I'm going to be showing you all of my favorites for the month of December. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. So starting off with beauty, I have the mascara combination that I've really been loving this month. And it's two mascaras that I've used before and I've loved. And recently I was using the Glossier Lash Slick, but I ran out of that one. So I started using up some other ones that I had, other little samples. One of the samples was my Lancome Definicils mascara. I ran out of that sample and I purchased a new one. But with this mascara, I always like to use this as a topper as opposed to the mascara alone by itself. It's a great mascara, but I just like it more for like the separation and lengthening effect. And I like using something else underneath it. So I've been using my Roller Lash, and I've used this before and I absolutely love it. But again, it's a mascara that I like to mix with something else. So I found this little combination. It's what I'm wearing today. You probably can't really see it because I'm kind of far away, but I love it. It's very subtle. It's not a whole lot of volume that you get, but it still gives you like flirty looking lashes. I don't like my lashes to look super voluminous for a day-to-day basis. So really been loving this combination for this month. So I try out a couple of new skincare products every month to see how they work for my skin. I do not go crazy on the amount of products that I try out because I have sensitive skin. So the moisturizer that I tried out this month that I ended up really loving is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. And I love Fresh. I've tried many things from them and I really love their rose line. Like I use their rose facial spray and I also love their rose mask. And I tried this one and I really love it. It's a thick, creamy, very nourishing moisturizer for those days where you just feel like your skin is extremely dehydrated and no matter what you do to it, it just stays dry. This is amazing. I wake up the next morning and my skin just looks so plump and just very moisturized. Like it drank this up. I will say that when I wash it off in the morning, it feels like I still have like a lot of the moisturizer left on my face. It might not absorb completely into your skin like other moisturizers that I have do, or dry out completely, but it definitely does moisturize and like plump your skin. So really been loving this moisturizer this month. If you guys saw my pamper routine, you would have seen that I tried out Frank Body. It's actually the first time that I tried out Frank Body. I've used many scrubs before, and I love scrubs now that I don't have a tub. Body scrubs are my new pamper session as opposed to like bath bombs and things like that, which I used to really love. So I tried this one out and I thought it was just gonna be like a regular, you know, body scrub. I've tried coffee scrubs before, but for some reason I just really like the way that this one performs better than the other coffee scrubs that I've used. So the only one that I've tried so far from the little pack that they sent me is this one, which it's wet because I just took it out of the shower, but it's their espresso scrub and it's a creamy exfoliator for smooth glowing skin. And I like to apply this not only on my pamper sessions but right before I'm going to self-tan or something. I mean, I rarely self-tan, but I just recently self-tanned for like I think like the day before a holiday party. Like during this time of year, like whenever there's like a lot of events and stuff, I do like to self-tan because obviously you're going to be photographed and stuff like that. So I like to exfoliate prior to tanning, but I feel like this just leaves your skin so incredibly soft. Like I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't leave a film or a residue on your skin like other scrubs that I've used, but it still leaves my skin extremely soft. Like I feel like there's not one little flake of dead skin left on my body, and that's exactly what I want a scrub to do. So I really love this one. I haven't tried their original one, but I'm sure that it's just as good, if not better, than this one. And I also like the fact that this has this little like dispenser. It makes it very clean. I know that scrubs, especially coffee scrubs, can get everywhere, so I really appreciate that. So this is again the Frank Body lip balm. I also mentioned this in my pamper routine, and ever since I've been using this like every night. I have a couple of lip balms in my vanity right next to my bed that I put on like to go to sleep and stuff because I have very dry lips. So I've really loved using this one. This is a lot thicker than my other lip balms, but it's not like the annoying super sticky one. It was a lip mask that I got from Sephora, agave lip mask or something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but it was a very, very thick mask that I loved, but the only thing that I hated about it was that I would wake up in the morning and I still had like the entire mask on my lips basically. So it didn't like absorb, and it was just very, very, very thick. So this one is like a more toned down version of that one. It's a thick mask, but it just goes on so nicely and it makes your lips look so pretty. If you guys want to see this in action, you could check out my pamper routine. I did like a close-up of my lips right after applying it, and I just really, really love what this does for my lips. So I like to use hairsprays as like my finishing touch in my hair routine because I feel like it really helps my texture just stay in place. And on days where I just feel like I need volume and stuff, I like to have a good hairspray on hand. But ever since starting the curly hair method, I can't use the hairsprays that I used to use before because they all had, or the majority of them I think, had silicones. So I was trying to look for one that didn't have silicones. So I came across this one. This is the Nexxus Comb Through Finishing Mist, and it's a number 2 hold, so medium hold. And this is a very, very flexible hold. Like, my hair feels a little harder. Obviously it is a hairspray. I'm pretty sure it contains alcohol. Yeah, it contains alcohol. So you don't want to use this like crazy, especially if you have dry hair to begin with. But I feel like since I've been moisturizing my hair so much, I can afford to have it a tiny bit drier just to get that volume. So right after I finish my curly hair routine, I use this as my finishing touch. I just flip to one side, spray, flip to the other side, spray very lightly, and it does such a good job at giving me volume. And it's amazing because I feel like I don't have to re-spray this. Like, I refresh my hair for second day, third day, fourth day, sometimes fifth day, and I don't use this again. Like, my hair stays voluminous. I just like wet my hair and maybe apply a little bit more gel, but I just feel like it stays like held. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And this washes off completely. Like, there is no residue in my hair at all. When I wash my hair, I start from zero. There is nothing there. So that has to do with the fact that it does not have silicones in it. So you're not gonna get that crazy buildup that all these like sprays can put on your head. So really recommend this one if you're in the market for a little bit more volume, a little bit more hold, if you're using a gel that isn't like super maximum hold. I've been on the market for a very like vintage looking chain belt. I've been very into chain belts lately. I got this chain belt from a brand called Moussier Paris. It has like this adjustable side so you can get it to fit you. And then this just kind of hangs on the side. And I just really like wearing this with everything. Like, you can wear this with a dress, like around your waist, just to add a little touch of something to your dress. You can wear this with jeans and a plain like white tee or any plain shirt, and it just really gives a little touch, but it's not like over the top, you know? It's like this perfect accessory. I think that belts are honestly my favorite accessory ever. Like, I love belts. There's nothing like a good belt. If you want something that's really going to pull your outfits together, no matter how basic or plain they are, you might want to invest in some good belts, or not even invest. Like, half of the belts that I have are not even that expensive. It's just like classic, beautiful belts, you know, nothing crazy or way too trendy. So yeah, really love this. And I think that it just goes so beautifully with so many outfits. Next, I have this bodysuit that I'm wearing today, and it is from The Line by Kay, which is a company that a blogger, I don't know if she still blogs anymore, but she now owns her own clothing line, and she just has the most beautiful pieces. I used to follow her blog way back in the day, like before Instagram, before Facebook. I don't even think Facebook was a thing, or at least I didn't have Facebook. And her line is just, it's just beautiful. So I feel like all her pieces are meant to cater to your form, and it's just meant to like accentuate your body and really like show, you know, your woman if that's even a word. I don't know, but you'll see what I'm talking about. If you go on her page, like on her Instagram, you'll see like she's very comfortable in her own skin, very beautiful, very, very inspiring woman. And I really love her pieces. So yes, I got this bodysuit, and I actually think this is like on sale now. I'm not sure. I think it also comes in white. It's just a ribbed bodysuit, off the shoulder. I'm a sucker. I don't care. Like, I don't care how out of style or in style off the shoulder is. Like, I'm always going to love it. I love like anything that shows this area. I just think it looks very elegant and feminine and sexy without showing like a whole lot, you know? So I love this detail right here. That's what drew me to it. And obviously the buttons. Next, I have the jewelry that I'm actually wearing today, and it is by the Common Muse. It's a company that I've been kind of looking at on Instagram for a while. I really love their aesthetic. The way that they like show their pieces is very beautiful. So I always had them like on my radar, and they actually reached out to me and they offered to send me some pieces. So these are the two that I picked out. And I cannot tell you, like, I don't take this off. I really, really do not take this off. Like, I try, I really do. But I just love how simple this is, yet it still makes a statement. I could adjust it. So right now I have it a little shorter because I like to have it shorter with this top, but I can make it longer. And I also love these earrings. I can't remember the name of the two, but of course I'll link everything down below. I think that they're so different. It's like a teardrop type of thing, or like a flower petal kind of, it looks like. And I think that, again, it just adds such a beautiful touch. It reminds me of something vintage, of course. Like, I feel like everything that I'm drawn to is not from this era. But next I have this little ear cuff, which is by a company called Stone and Strand. I really love this piercing right here. I think it looks so beautiful, especially when you have like your hair pulled back or something and like your ear is showing. And if you're like scared to pierce your ear, or you just don't have the time to, or you're not like 100% sure about it, I think that getting some of these little cuffs is a good idea to see if you want to get it pierced, or just to wear them and not have to pierce your ear. So this is the little cuff that I've been wearing almost every day this month. So my next thing is probably my favorite for the month, and it is my Fuji X100F camera. And if you don't know what this little guy is, it's just a regular camera, but what makes it so cool is that you have like film simulations, so you can like kind of make your pictures look like film. And the pictures that this camera throws, I don't know how to explain it, but they all have like their own charm. This camera has like its own character. I don't know how to explain it, but every picture, like, you can tell that it was shot from this camera, if that makes any sense. It simulates film very beautifully, and I've been wanting a film camera, but I just think it's better to get something like this where you have more options. You can customize your picture to look exactly how you want it with this camera. I just think it's very fun. I've been using it like crazy. A lot of my recent Instagram pictures are taken with this camera, and I don't know, I just think it looks really cool. It has flash. Like, I love the idea of like going out with friends and then being able to like take flash photography aside from your phone, you know? So this is my Christmas present to myself. So yeah, that is everything for my favorites this month. I will be back with another favorites video in 2019. It's so crazy that the year is already over. But before we leave, I want to thank you guys from the very, very bottom of my heart for 100,000 subscribers. That is crazy. When I first started YouTube, I never pictured me like getting to that number, let alone passing it. Like, it's crazy, and it's a lot of hard work. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are a lot of people that are like very blessed that they start YouTube and in like a year they already passed like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. No, not the case here. It's been a long road, but I enjoy every moment of it, and I cannot thank you guys enough for hitting that subscribe button. I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you, especially those of you that are constantly like engaging, you're constantly leaving comments, you're constantly supporting, you're like sharing my videos, you're DMing me, like you're really part of this with me, sort of. So really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you 100,000 times. Thank you 200,000 times. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.